In previous video lecture, we have discussed about all about the sexual mode of reproduction in human being related to general information and also the system involved in the sexual mode of reproduction in human being. Now we are going to discuss some facts or some topics related to the sexual reproduction in human being, and that is about the population control and the health related topic or health issue related to sexual reproduction in human being. So the sexual mode of reproduction in human being not only require the sexual maturity at some extent, as we have discussed, some changes occur to get or to indicate the sexual maturity in a living organism, but it is also need to ensure the mental and physical alertness to adopt the pregnancy, which is the most important result of sexual mode of reproduction. Means after sexual mode of reproduction, there is a maximum chances to have a pregnancy in human being. So to have the pregnancy, there is a greater demand of pregnancy on our body and our mind. So in that case, our body and our mental well-beingness, it also necessary for a healthy reproductive process or a healthy pregnancy affordation. So now we will discuss about some health problem related to the sexual reproduction. So sexual mode of reproduction is an intimate process. It means the intimate body connection need to take place during the sexual reproduction in human being. So in that case, there may be possibility of some diseases to spread. So here we will discuss about some diseases which is known as sexually transmitted disease. Sexually transmitted diseases, which are known as STDs. So first of all, we will discuss about some diseases which are sexually transmitted. So sexually transmitted diseases are classified into two categories, mainly the bacterial diseases or infection. So during the intimate connection of body during sexual reproduction, there may be possibility of infection in individual from the infected opposite sex. So the bacterial diseases involve like gonorrhea, syphilis, etc. These are the bacterial disease which can be transmitted from person to person during sexual intercourse. And then the second category of diseases are viral disease or viral infections. So there are also some viral diseases can be transmit during sexual reproduction, and that are HIV/AIDS, wart. So these are the certain diseases which are known as STDs, sexually transmitted disease, and it is also a very important topic related to our examination. In examination, the question asked for the example of STDs or sexually transmitted diseases. Now, these are the diseases which can be transmitted, and the diseases can be prevented. The prevention of these diseases is by using a covering on the reproductive organ, and which is known as condom. That covering or the condom, it can be used by both male as well as female. So it is the only method, or it is the only preventive measures to prevent the sexually transmitted diseases. Now, these are the health issues we need to remain conscious during the during the sexual reproduction or during the intimate connection of body during sexual reproduction. Now, these are the various diseases. Now we will discuss some other topic related to sexual reproduction, which is contraception. So in the start of our video, we have already said that we will discuss about two main topic. The first topic is health related issue related to sexual reproduction, and the second topic we will discuss about the population control, because the each and every sexual intercourse has tendency or has uh, power to have pregnancy in human female. So in that situation there will be the pregnancy which will leads to the birth of a child. So in that case, if the sexual intercourse will lead to the childbirth or lead to pregnancy, in such condition there may be possibility of the number of childs from a couple. So a number of child lead to the growth of population or the growth of size of family, and this maybe leads to a number of problems. So to prevent the pregnancy during the sexual intercourse or during sexual reproduction, there are some methods we need to use, and that methods are collectively known as contraception. So we can define it as the process or techniques, used to prevent pregnancy, or we can say that unwanted pregnancy is called contraception. And we can use various methods of contraception, various techniques in contraception, and these methods are classified into mainly three categories. The methods of contraception, and we can classify this method into three main categories. The first contraception method is the physical barrier method. So in physical barrier method we use different kind of physical apparatus, physical instrument to prevent the sperm to go inside the female reproductive parts are to prevent the sperm or to destroy the sperm to or to enable the sperm to becomes fertilize the egg inside the mother's body. So these are known as physical barrier method, and physical barrier method are again categorized into three categories. There are certain physical barrier method. The first is using condom. The second is using diaphragm, cervical diaphragm or cervical cap, and it can be placed. So the condoms can be placed over the penis in the case of male, or it can also seen in the case of female. Means condoms are also available for female. Now the second, which is known as diaphragm or cervical cap, and these are the physical structure which are placed over the cervix, over the opening of cervix. So the sperm do not get entered into the uterus and then into the oviduct. So there is no fertilization take place. We have already discussed in previous video lecture that the place of fertilization or site of fertilization is the oviduct. So if no sperm reach to the oviduct, no fertilization will be taken place. So these are the two techniques. Next is IUCD. So IUCDs are intrauterine contraceptive devices. So these are intrauterine contraceptive devices. The short form is IUCDs. And there are some IUCDs can be used to prevent the sperm to reach the egg cell. And for example, it is CUT, copper T. Copper T is the most effective intrauterine contraceptive device, and the principle behind the CUT or IUCD is to enable the sperm the process of fertilization or is able to fertilize the egg cell. It means IUCD or copper T contain the copper containing metal and which is placed inside the uterus. The copper T can place inside the uterus, and when there is sexual intercourse taking place, the sperm released into the uterus, and all the sperm get paralyzed or becomes inactive due to the action of copper ion, and copper ions paralyze or neutralize this sperm, and they are unable to fertilize the egg cell inside the oviduct. So no fertilization take place, leads to no having the pregnancy in human female. So the one which is known as this first and second cannot be cause any kind of irritation or side effect, but in the third case there may be some side effect also in the form of irritation inside the uterus. Now the second category of contraception is the chemical method. So in chemical method there are certain chemicals in the form of oral or vaginal pills, and these pills cause hormonal imbalance. So the principle behind the chemical method or oral and or vaginal pills are the cause for hormonal imbalance. It means due to hormonal imbalance, no egg becomes mature from the ovary and do not go into the oviduct. So, in the absence of ova or egg cell, no fertilization take place, and it also prevent the pregnancy in the case of human female. Now the third, and there may also be some side effects related to the chemical method of contraception in the form of nausea, headache, and so on. A number of side effects can be occur due to the chemical method. And the third is the surgical method. So surgical methods of contraception involve the blocking of the tube which is responsible for which is responsible to carry the male gamete as well as female gamete in male and female respectively. So in surgical method there are a surgery need to be done to cut or to bind the vast difference in the case of male and oviduct or fallopian tube in the case of female. So in the case of male, the surgery is called the vasectomy, while in the case of female it is known as pubectomy. So in vasectomy, the vas difference need to cut and then it becomes bind. So no sperm cross or no sperm pass through the vas difference into the penis or from the penis into the female reproductive organ. And in the case of female, in pubectomy, the oviduct or fallopian tubes need to be cut and bind, so they become separate or there is no connection between two parts of fallopian tubes. So no egg becomes mature and or the egg becomes mature but do not make or do not provide any path to fertilize the sperm. So in this case there may be possibility of or there will be 100% contraception techniques. So in these two techniques there may be some possibility of having pregnancy, but in third process it is a permanent method of contraception. These are known as temporary method of contraception, but the third is known as a permanent method of contraception. So the next is the surgical method. The surgery is also involved to remove the pregnancy before getting maturity. It means after fertilization for about some month, the surgery can also be done to remove unwanted pregnancy. But it is at the present time it is used as some illegal process to remove the sex identifiable or sex recognized unwanted pregnancy. So it may cause or it is responsible for the male and female sex ratio to becomes altered. So the female ferticide in the population of human being, it was a very bad thinking for some peoples to avoid the female pregnancy. So in that case the female ferticide remain a very dangerous situation from the society. So to prevent female ferticide, it is a by law. The government also make a rule to do not identify the embryo. So for a good or for a healthy society or healthy population, there is a requirement of fixed or right proportion of male and female sex ratio. So now these are the two topics, that is STDs and contraception. And one thing also need to be keep in mind, or there is a question related to population. It means what are the reasons for the poverty? It is a population, it means high population, or the inequality between the peoples of the population of human. So we need to be discuss it also about the poverty or the cause of poverty in population. So one of the cause is maybe the population, because for a family, not the population, it is for a family. A particular family need to have a number of children on the basis of their economic condition. If the economic condition will be affordable for a number of children, so they may have a number of children in their family. But in the case of poor economic condition, the couples need to carry one or two children in their family, so they can survive and they can live a healthy life. So these are requirements for population control, for healthy life or rich, or we can say that to provide all the comfort of the life, we need to remain with a small family. So this is all about the topics related to sexual reproduction in human being. And this is the last topic of our chapter, that is how do organism reproduce.